What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know a lot of you have been hitting me up like, yo bro, why haven't you made no content? Like, what's taking so long on the WRX? So a lot of people have been hitting me up. I apologize about that, but it's really not my fault. So as you know how the world is, it's hard getting anything right now, which is a pain in the butt, but it is what it is. And I've been buying everything pretty much OEM from the dealership. And to be honest, I'm only trying to do this one time. If it blows up again, I'm gonna put an LS in this car, just straight up. Something, K-Series with a turbo kit, anything, I don't know. These box motors are a pain in the butt to build, but as I'm going through it, it's been a lot better. I mean, obviously, once you do it, I mean, I guess you kind of learn how to do it, but so far, it hasn't been that bad. I got a lot of homies and stuff that have built them in the past, so I've been getting a lot of help and stuff and pointers and stuff, and yeah, I don't know, it's been a fun project, but it's been super expensive and just time consuming because I want everything to be right. So with that being said, I did already put the motor in the car, but I did do a time lapse on that, so I can put that in this video here too. So that's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and put the time lapse in and let you guys see that, and then we'll get back into this video. So let's get into today's video. As you can see, motor's in the car, and I started test fitting the intercooler piping and stuff like that too. So I kind of routed the intercooler piping a different way on the passenger side, which comes off the top side of the turbo from the cold side. The other one came out like this and dropped. It did some weird stuff. I liked it, but I didn't like it at the same time. I wanted it to be different. I don't know, and I'm digging the polished look too, but I want to do something different, obviously, with my wheels and with the piping and the air oil separator too as well. I'm probably going to be doing everything in white. I was going to do gold, but I think that kind of be overboard, so I want to do like pretty much like a pearl white face on my wheels, so take that polish out but leave my lip polished with the gold hardware, and then I want to do everything else in that pearl white as well. So basically, like my air tank, my faces of my wheels, the intercooler piping, the air oil separator, and maybe a couple other little things. I might end up ordering some white radiator, upper and lower radiator hoses, just little odds and ends stuff, but I just want to keep it super simple. And I have been hitting up a company too. I'm looking at 2 different types of roll cages for the cars too, and I'm trying to do all this stuff before Gatlinburg, so definitely Gatlinburg prep. I mean, that's the big thing right now too, so is to get this car done before Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and slammed enough. But who knows, hopefully I can make it in time. I mean, getting parts now it just sucks, but hey, we're doing pretty good, so we'll get there. But it is what it is. It's getting there, but yeah. So right now I'm heading to pick up Ashton right now, and I just hit the biggest motherfucking pothole I've ever hit in my life. Thank God I'm in my 4Runner, because that shit would have broke my whole car. Bro, can somebody call 911? These roads suck. Who in their right mother Jesus? Good God, I feel like I'm hitting everything but the lottery in this thing. But yeah, I'm on the way down to pick up Ashton, and we're about to go hit some golf balls. Little stress reliever, other than building cars. But yeah, so here we go. Finally got this freight. I was about to call him some dumb. I didn't even want to cuss. I was about to do some dumb shit, but I didn't want to. Oh, by the way, how do you guys like the new Mustang? This car's about to get pissed. Look, get pissed. Pissed for about a minute. Look at that. That shit ugly as hell. I don't like that at all. No, that thing's mad ugly.
Station wagon.
Yeah, and it's electric. Like, what? Whatever. If you have one of those, I'm sorry. I'm just not into it. Okay, cool. Get a Tesla. Anyways, so finally picked him up. Now I'm about to go smack some balls. No homo. Before y'all start judging, no, we're not pro, but we do come here like 3 times a week. I don't care what you have to say. I don't. So, yeah.
We're just playing a basic game of whack fuck. So
I gotta blur that out. No, I don't. Uncensored. Oh, I know these aren't professional. These are Wilsons, which are pretty much Walmart. I do not care, but this thing is beast. They hit the space station. 100% hit the space station.
The homies in map too.
I don't even know what that is. I say that so much. if I hit red, we're getting drunk and going to jail in Gatlinburg. Deal?
Deal.
This is making it, yeah, okay. God!
To the stars.
This is on Trump's mom. Good God.
Man just said, if he hits the red, which is the furthest one out there, which is like this far from like the grass line, this fool said we'll do like a 2-story. Would you say beer bong? Let's watch this not happen. I kind of hope it does happen. Fingers crossed. Beer bong, 2-story. All right, so enough golfing. So that seemed to be like the thing we keep doing. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So still waiting on parts, obviously, for the motor, so I can start putting that stuff back together. Timing kit and pump, oil pump. In the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the car off the center blocks and put it on jack stands, because I'm gonna be taking the wheels apart. We're gonna get the faces powder coated, intercooler piping, and I think we're gonna do the intercooler too. So whatever, what's your thoughts?
Definitely do the intercooler with all the piping.
Oh, and the catch can. So I'm gonna do the Cobb AOS too. It's black and red, which goes to nothing I have, so there'll be no reason to leave it how it is. So I guess that's what we're gonna be doing. And I've never had these wheels apart. So I got these wheels from Japan probably 2 years ago. I waited like 6 months for them. I hope I'm not making like a bad decision here by doing this. I guess we'll see. There's no turning back now though. Whatever, I think it's gonna be dope. It'll be something different, because I've ran polish for like, I think 2 years now, at least. The car's been down like 4, so a year and a half-ish. But, yep, let's get to it. This looks kind of, well, the front looks like ass, but the rear tucking like that is sick. Like, this is tucking harder than Caitlyn Jenner. That is dope. This is how I rode around stock. Like, when I first put on the air, the car was bone stock, but, whew, for sale, for sale. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding, you guys. Just kidding. God, that was super sketchy. Whatever. It's not that bad. We're just taking our time. What is the front? So it's a 8 on the front and then a 12 on the rear. It really ain't that bad, but we're trying not to mess the wheel up, so he's doing all the work from the backside. Get it from the, okay. Yeah, so while these are off, I'm gonna end up polishing the lips, and I'm probably gonna replace the stem itself. These are the ones that came with the wheels. Whatever, I can get new ones. Or to be honest, I never ran my sensors. That was dumb. You should definitely run your sensors, because that light is annoying as hell. So I might end up doing that. So now we just got 3 more wheels left. So got all the wheels apart. So nerve-wracking. Here they are. I left the stickers and stuff on there, so I mean, I'm sure we're gonna have to sandblast these, because if you don't, this is like a polished material, so I'm sure nothing will stick to it. So he's gonna have to sandblast them, which will obviously remove the stickers, and I have new stickers for this. And then, yeah, everything will go back together. I was still stuck about doing the intercooler, but I think I'm gonna do the intercooler white as well, along with the piping, and then my AOS, which will sit back there. So I think it'll flow. I guess we're gonna see. If I don't like it, oh well, whatever. I think it's gonna be dope. But, yup, this car don't look that bad on stocks either. That tuck in the back is so dope. I don't know. But, yeah, and while I got these apart, I'm going to polish the crap out of these, so everything look like brand new. I'm going to clean the hardware. They don't look bad, but you can tell with those little dirt spots and stuff I couldn't get to, like in this area and stuff. Just a pain in the butt to get to, so whatever. Hopefully by the weekend, this thing will be running. Still waiting on a battery too. I'm doing a Odyssey battery. It's gonna be like a little, it's cool, whatever, you get it. You'll see. But now they got the wheels off. Now I'm trying to pull the piping off and then get that ready to be picked up tomorrow, so we can get everything powder coated. Okay, we got this thing looking naked. I hate the way this thing looks without an intercooler. Do not know why this thing looks like a bucket, but got the intercooler off. That's good to go. All the piping's off, plus extras just in case I want to go a different route. Wheels are apart. Everything will be ready to go. So he said he might pick these up tomorrow morning. I'm going to start knocking these out. Definitely didn't want to show this yet, but my boy AP hooked me up. I got to show you this. I was like, yo, bro, I got you something. I don't know if you like it, but it'll match your wheels. I was like, bro, bet. I definitely like it. Let me see what's up. This man got me a gold airlift plate to go on my manifold. I mean, it don't look like this. Let me just show you. Oh yeah, my hands are dirty as hell. Your hands look like this, so hers don't have to, face ass. Anyways, biker gang. Ugh, just look at it. I don't want to take that off. That is dope. Super, super, super dope. AP, appreciate you looking out, my G. Okay, I know it probably this don't make sense, but I'm gonna throw this in the video. I saw this on TikTok, so this isn't a way to move a jack. Yeet. No freaking way. Way easier. I feel like I'm walking a dog. Oh, oh, oh. Sick. We're done. Calling it quits. So hopefully in the morning, all my wheels and stuff will be picked up. Hopefully by tomorrow afternoon, he'll have them knocked out. I'll shout him out. It's my boy Richie. He's the baddest. I'll put him against anybody. Who do you recommend?
Richie, all day.
Rocket Man, all day long. All right, so didn't really have a chance to film him doing anything. For the simple fact is he was so fast at getting it done. I dropped it off yesterday afternoon, and the first thing this morning, he had them back to me. So, Rocket Man, you're amazing. I will put all his information down in the link below. He is fire. He knocked this stuff out super quick. He did everything. Let me just show you what this stuff looks like. Already know this is about to be complete heat. Fire! Oh my God. Man, I got so much stuff to put back together. All my piping and stuff. I need to get to work. God, I don't want to do this shit yet. Okay, let's test fit him. What was that?
I dig it.
That does look gangster. Obviously, there's no front fender on here, which is whatever. But you kind of get the gif. Ugh. That looks dope.
Full like gang shit.
I'm excited. I got the piping and stuff too, which I do need to put that on, but I think I'm gonna call it quits tonight though. Come back here tomorrow, then hopefully tomorrow the car runs. We waited for an oil pump, I think, which took a month. Then we waited for the water pump, then the timing kit, and blah 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 blah. So in the meantime, that's why I got everything powder coated, this basic plain gloss white. So now that I got everything, hopefully by the end of the weekend this thing is running. Got the wheels back, got the intercooler piping, got the intercooler. I need to put the catch can on. I got a bunch of stuff, but in the meantime, I can put all that stuff on. So I got to time it, and hopefully we're driving. So, well, I'll say we'll just see you guys in the morning. So yesterday, didn't pay attention to it. If you look, the oil pump is supposed to have a seal right here, and there's supposed to be one, like a little O-ring that goes on the back of the block. Well, from what the dude said at Subaru, is it was supposed to come with one. So luckily, they had him in stock. His name's Mike. He gave it to me. He's like, man, just take it with you. And he gave us some free glasses for Ashton. Super dope. So now I can put the O-ring on this, and then the other one goes on the block, and then I can put the oil pump on and hopefully start to time this thing. I'm overweighting. I'm over it. Over. All right, so the oil pump is officially on. Make sure you oil up around this and that seal, because if not, when you go to push it on, the inside will turn inside out. Don't ask me how I know that, because it's not like I just went through that. So, and then obviously it'll be like gray gasket maker that goes around it. Subaru has some, but pretty much any gasket maker should work and should have no problems. But one step closer, now I can start doing everything else. But I'm excited. Cannot believe I went right. Cannot believe I went right. That is nuts. But all right, enough playing around. But like I said, O-ring's gonna go right here, which is this one right here, and then the little one right here is gonna go right there on that spot on the block. So let's go and start tossing this stuff on, then get this thing timed up. Hopefully we can get this thing running. I still gotta do the AOS, which I still want to paint that. For some reason I wanted it to go white. I mean, that may look good in there being black and red, but to me it's gonna look whack. But whatever, we'll see. So this has got to be like the most stressful part of, well, one of the most stressful things. Obviously putting, sorry, there's a bug. So putting the heads on and torquing the heads down, mad sketchy, especially with OEM bolts. I went with OEM, so you got to degree the cam and blah, blah. But for this, timing it, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So you have 2 marks on each cam gear, pretty much. They all have to be lined up, and it's just sketchy. But anyways, we got it. I'll show you. You'll have these 2 marks right here, dual. Then you have one up here that needs to be lined up with that cover. Then you'll have the one on the crank pulley, which is right here, needs to be lined up with that mark right there. And then vice versa, one up here, and then 2 right here, and then 1 on the side. And that side's got 1 too that lines up with the cover. So after all those are lined up, then you can throw the belt on, which I have right here. So for some reason, every time we set the belt up with the pulleys, it jumps. So to be honest, I think I've got the wrong timing belt, but not to just be sure. We're gonna double check. So I'm gonna do a little bit of stuff, research tonight to check it out and see what's going on with it and why it's doing what it's doing. And then go from there, because this belt don't have any markings on it. Most of the belts and stuff, I think the OEM ones come with the markings. This one I came with the kit I got, which was like, I think it was Gates or something like that, but it did not come with any markings on it, which every other belt we see does, and there's some that don't. But I got the part number stuff on this belt. We're gonna check out all the pulleys and stuff like that are fine, but I don't know, we'll check it out. But other than that, I mean, this thing looks fire. So we're gonna check out some stuff, see what's going on, and then run it back tomorrow, see if we can get this thing in time. If we can't, then it's got to be this belt. But as of right now, we're thinking it's the belt. We can't really do nothing about it, but it kind of is what it is. I don't know, we've been working with it for probably 30 minutes to an hour, and for some reason, every time we do it, it just jumps a tooth. I don't know, but it's driving me crazy. So for now, about to close up, see what's up, and come back tomorrow. That is the verdict. The timing belt we do have, I knew something was up. I went cheap with it. Shouldn't have went cheap with it. I should have just got the one from the dealership. That's the only thing I didn't get from the dealer. And I went aftermarket, and that was my problem. I looked at the reviews and stuff, and they were also saying like after 5,000 miles, the tensioner itself will start making knock-knock noises and stuff. Like if your motor's taking a dump, and come to find out it's the tensioner. And then they were saying too that the bearings inside each pulley, after a short period of time, just start getting loud and stuff. And I even spun them. Like the ones I took off my car only got 60,000 miles on it, if that. And the ones I took off my car in better condition than the ones that were on my car. And the timing belt itself is already cracking. So it's like, red flag. So at this rate, I'm going to take that kit off, send it back, or throw it in the trash, or use it as like a bungee cord or something, and just order one from the dealership, or get one that's a Gates timing belt, which that's the best way to go. That or OEM is definitely the best thing to do. So my fault, is what it is. So at this rate, I'm going to toss the intercooler and stuff on, do a little B-roll, and then end the video there. So let's get to putting this stuff on. I'll show you what it looks like, and then go from there. So super stoked on this. All right, kind of felt like the white would have been way too much just because of how much stuff I got white. Now the wheels and the piping, and I really thought the intercooler was going to be overboard. 100% thought this was going to be overboard. But I'm just going to be honest, I like it. I think it sets the car off. It goes well with the gold, and especially with the blue, and it looks super dope. So I guess all I have left to do is show you what it looks like. So here it is.